I'm going to talk about something today that I don't normally talk about on YouTube. I seem to be posting videos about things that are fairly painful and I don't like to talk about, but they're there. And I need to get myself in another place today, so I'm going to talk. Um, I also don't have any new work to post, so I'm kind of cheating here. And usually, well, for a long time, I had new work to post almost every day or every other day. Or, I would just tear through work so quickly that I had new things to post constantly. And that hasn't been happening in a while. I think I've been getting a little burnt out and tired. Um, I don't get to work all day long on painting the way I would like, not right now, and certainly not for the past 3 years. I went through a bad spot in 2012, 2013, where things that were supposed to be great went horribly wrong and my life fell apart. And so I've been band-aiding ever since. Well, now we're on the upswing. I'm working with a really good gallery owner who pretty much does everything I ask him to do right away. If I say I need you to post something on Facebook, he does it. If can you please do this thing on Instagram? He does it. Can you please talk to so and so? He does it. And I'm feeling really fortunate because that is so rare. It's so rare. And if I need someone to talk to for a few minutes, he's there. I can text him. And I can't begin to tell you how hard that is to find, how rare it is. But he's a hard worker, so it's helping to boost my energy and my desire. But here we are again on a really nice, beautiful Sunday. I have all day to myself, and I've been walking around in circles. I can't seem to focus. I'm a little sad, a little depressed, and I know why. And it's because I have no control over several hundred things that are pending right now. And that Tuesday I'll have to go back to my job. So I'm not I tend to get really upset on Sunday about something that doesn't happen till Tuesday. Because for 5 years I worked on getting my work in New York. Like I had a plan and I followed it and I did everything right and everything just kept falling apart. The plan was for me to wake up on my 50th birthday in my brand new New York loft, having studio visits and all this fantastic stuff. And that's what I worked for. And that's what I thought I had. And that's exactly what fell apart in 2012, 2013. So I've been working to get back on my feet ever since. And sometimes I feel really, really horrible. Like, what did I do? How did I fail so badly? But in the arts, a lot depends on more than you. A lot depends on more than the artist and more than what the artist has control of. So I can't totally be to blame, but I always go, what did you do wrong? What did you do here? How stupid are you? So I'm kind of having one of those days again. And let me tell you, I'm trying to get myself out of that mood because I do have time to myself today. And I need to take advantage of the work time, the quiet time I have available. So what I'm doing is cleaning. When I need to reboot my mental energy and emotional energy, I'll clean. And yes, it is going to take me time and it's going to suck time out of my day. But otherwise, I'm still mired in the same issues, the same problems I was having this morning and last week and the week before and the week before that. When I really couldn't get out of bed, I was so sad and depressed. So I'm cleaning off my milk glass palette. I have a thick slab of milk glass that I've shown in other videos. I have a couple of them actually that I use. And I love them because they do clean off easily. I am not the most environmentally friendly artist, which is so wrong all the way across the board in everything I abhor. But I'm cleaning it off using a nice scraper and acetone, wiping it up with an old used, or excuse me, a paper towel. This is a new one, which I know is not correct. I'm using a paper towel. Before I turned this on, I was using used ones. I would like you to know. But that is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to clean all this up, all my paints up, and I'm going to reorganize them in this little tray that I use. And then I'm going to cover my table with cleaner drop cloth. So it feels clean, it feels new all the way across the board, and maybe I can get my head in the game. I have other tricks that I use too. Like I'll put on the radio, but today is Sunday and all my favorite programs on NPR are over with, so I start to get depressed that the day is over with, I have done nothing, and blah, blah, blah. And you're a failure. So I'm going to put on an audiobook. I tried putting one on this morning, but I couldn't decide on audible.com which one to get. I really am a horrible train wreck. A horrible, horrible train wreck. But I have to say, we've been waiting with my guy in Miami, Blue Egg Interiors Gallery in Miami on 125th Street. We've been making progress. We've gotten bids. We actually sold a painting. We sold our first painting. We got the payment on it this week, which is awesome. You know, he's working tirelessly down there, and I can't remember what I was going to talk about with Jay. Oh, it just went out the window. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he's making me feel better. There was another story in there somewhere that I can't remember, but this morning, too, oh yeah, we sold the first painting. I can't remember. Anyway, I feel a little excited because I heard from a woman this morning who bought a painting of mine from an estate. And so, oh, that's what I was getting to. Through Blue Egg, I've been feeling like I'm just waiting for the dam to burst. We're right there. We're right there. We have a slew of paintings that people have not only asked about, but have been pending, like sales that have been pending. So we're kind of waiting for the dam to burst here. And once it does, I'll be able to quit the job and I'll be home painting again. Painting again. And it's going to make me cry because it's all I want to do. It's all I think about all day long. I'm obsessed about painting. I'm obsessed with getting the career off the ground and getting in New York and getting things overseas. I want to be in Europe. I want my work in Europe. I have plans. I have plans, and they have got to get underway soon. I'm going to lose my mind. But I also heard from a woman this morning who had bought one of my paintings from an estate, and she sent me a message asking me about it, and you know the price. I mean, you know, verifying the price and the where it came from, whatever. Anyway, that really made me feel better. That was like, oh damn it, I did that years ago, and I didn't think anyone would be interested in it. But when I talked to her, I'm listing off all the things that we have going on now, all the things we've had going on in the past, and what we're trying to do, where we're headed, what the plans are. And I kind of thought, when I hung up the phone, I went, dude, you are like balls to the wall, and you don't even realize it 99% of the time. All I can think about is all the many, many things that I have failed at. Where I have failed, what is going wrong, you know, what's wrong with me? Then I go, I have accomplished so much in the last 6-7 years. I've done things I never thought I would do, done things I never knew anybody had done. I've never met people who've done most of the stuff I've done on their own. So I've got to be kind of proud of myself. And I've got to think you are balls to the wall. And you're lucky enough to have thousands of people following you online. You hear from people every day who love your artwork. You're a pretty lucky person. You have people looking into your work, buying your work, people really interested in your work, people interested in buying prints, people watching you. On my lowest days, on the days when I really have a hard time with everything I've not accomplished, I look at my email and I look at I look at the followers and I look at things that people post online about me. And it just goes, you're making a little bit of a difference in the world with all these people that feel encouraged. Plus, you're kind of a superstar, Beck, and there you are. Can't help it. Superstar. I'm going to finish cleaning this shit up and try and put some thoughts together for another video. And I guess that's it. Balls to the wall. Balls to the wall. Ciao.